How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in as always. So, but first and foremost, before we get into this review on the Diamond DA-40, Diamond Star DA-40, I want to give an honorable mention and shout out to Brother Russ Can Fly. Russ Kid Can Fly, aka This Brother Can Fly, who just as this past week or just yesterday or the other day reached 1K 1,000 subscriber milestone, and me helping him get to that point in just 2 and maybe 3, 4, 5 months now, getting to that point. And he has too come a long way, just like I have and the rest of you all. Yeah, so I definitely gotta give you a shout out for that, and for many others that have helped you get to that point. And like I said before, also said before that, hey, I'm just showing my support return, and had mentioned for others to do the same back. For me, I've already reached my 1,000 subs fall of 2020, like September 2020, I want to say. But a lot has changed still as is to this day on YouTube. Now, just the other day, you have what's called transcripts, YouTube transcripts in your description boxes down below. And it's just a version of the closed captions for, subtitles. So I don't know what they're doing, but it's the same thing. But yeah, nonetheless, I wanted to get that out of the way. I'm saying get out the way the genuine shout out, the honorable mention to Brother Russ. And yes, we definitely, my good brother, definitely have to meet up. Working on it. I'm working on, like I said, getting my first rating. I said, shoot, license it. That's all for another video. We'll just say that I wish just getting this only rating for license and then go, work for a company, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. All right, so back to the matter at hand, or the review. Like I said, on a Diamond Star DA-40. I seen, as far as Mike Ojo is his last video a couple days ago, did a review on this, saying, is this still the safest plane to fly, or that it's still a trainer's aircraft? Which it is, rightfully so. And I too know from experience, he said and mentioned that this is what he first trained in 5 years ago when he started his YouTube channel back in 2015. Training in this in SoCal, at SoCal Flying Club in El Monte, California. I could have sworn all this time it was Van Nuys, because it looks like Van Nuys Airport, but he said it in an older video around that time, 2016 or 2017, saying it was El Monte, California. But it's all SoCal, El Monte, whatever, 40-something minutes, depending on traffic from LA itself. But I know I've flown this again as I said in one of the videos, that when I went to Blue Line for just a discovery flight now, that this was basically my starter. Well, 10 years something later, as it was started getting back into general aviation basics of flying such. I've heard of, like I said, by my mentor from 10 years ago that I met up at Johnson Regional. Him first introducing me to diamonds, because as far as me doing these reviews on certain planes, or the planes I've done thus far that Mike has covered in the past 5 or 6 years ago and currently, I have no clue to what any of these planes are. Just hearing out through them from him or any other sources or content creators on here. You know what I mean? So that was my first taste as far as ever flying in one. Now they have a smaller brother aircraft called the DA-20. Never been in that, only the 40, which is just the upgradable. So here we go. Here's my take on it. The Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star is in Australia. Australian four-seat single-engine light aircraft constructed by Composite Materials. Built in both Austria and Canada. In Austria and Canada, it was developed as a four-seat version of the earlier DA-20 by Diamond Aircraft Industries. Its role, light aircraft, manufacturer Diamond Aircraft Industries. First flight, November 5th, 1997. Status in production. Produced in 1997. Hashtag present. Where am I at? 1997 present. Number built, 2200 as of December 2020 and counting. Developed from the Diamond DA-20. That's what first came out. I think Mike said that the DA-20 only is a two-seater, and there's no seats in the back. But the DA-40, like I said, is a four-seater. So, excuse me. Diamond Star DA-40 TDI diesel-powered model. Diamond Star DA-40 FP fixed pitch variant. Diamond Star DA-40 180 instrument panel showing the Garmin G1000 glass cockpit installation. G1000 equipped Diamond DA-40. Now, these Diamond aircraft can either be equipped with both a glass panel, Garmin G1000, or all steam gauge. The one he showed, Mike showed, was all steam gauge. It's a 2003 model DA-40, but a more like newer one will more than likely nowadays have a glass panel G1000 in it with backup steam gauges. Only 3 of them, not the whole entire 6-pack. The backup 3 steam gauges it would have would be your airspeed indicator, the attitude indicator, and your altitude indicator. Yeah, I think that's it. I was gonna say not vertical speed indicator because that's on the glass panel, the G1000 Garmin. So yeah, G1000 equipped Diamond DA-40 by the end of December 2020. 2200 DA-40s have been delivered, including 500 NG models. Plane he flies is a sling tail size experimental model, and this all would happen to be obviously, I guess, experimental model kits or parts as far as composite put together. And let's see what's going on. Like I said, Blue Line has a fleet of DA-40s, no DA-20s, and I think a Cessna or 2 as far as I counted when I was at their grand opening, moving locations from RDU to Johnston Regional. Let's see. Hopefully ain't that much to go on to make this a series or nothing like that. Development based on the success of the earlier DV-20 and DV-20 and DA-20 two-seat aircraft. Yeah, so that was a two-seater, the 20. So the company designed a four-seat variant, the DA-40 Diamond Star. The Rotex 914 power prototype DA-40 V1 registered OE VPC first flew on. So, in other words, Oscar, Echo, Victor, Papa, Charlie first flew on 5th of November 1997 and was followed by a second prototype DA-40 V2 registered Oscar, Echo, Victor, Papa, Echo, which was powered by a Continental IL-240. In 1998, a third prototype DA-40 V3 flew powered by a Lycoming IO-360 engine. So far, the only 2 engines I know, well, as far as piston engines, is the Rotex and the Lycoming. Lycoming spelled Lycoming. 4 more test aircraft were produced, followed by the first production aircraft in 2000. JAR-23 certification of the IO-360 production variant was obtained in October 2000. In 2002, so the millennium, the production of the Lycoming engine variant was moved to was moved to Canada, and the Austrian factory concentrated on diesel engine variants. The first flight of the diesel DA-40 D was made on the 28th of November 2002. In late 2006, the Etel and FP models replaced the DA-40 180. The FP replaced the fixed pitch propeller version of the 180, and the XL replaced the constant speed propeller version. The major difference between the new models and the 180 is the higher maximum cruise speeds. The DA-40 XL is approximately 4 knots faster than the preceding DA-40 180 G1000 with the two-blade Hartzell propeller and the speed gear option. The XL speed increase is mostly due to the power flow exhaust system. In the last half of 2007, the company updated the DA-40 line by introducing the introducing the XLS and CS versions and eliminated the FP model. The XLS is a deluxe version with the integration of some options into the standard offering, including a power flow tuned exhaust, WAAS capable G1000, GDL69 data link, and traffic alert system TAS. The CS is the budget version with fewer standard features. Both CS and XLS versions of the DA-40 use the Lycoming IO360 M1A fuel-injected engine. The major difference is the choice of propeller, with the CS using a Hartzell two-blade aluminum constant speed prop and the XLS using an MT composite three-blade unit. Capacity is available for up to 1,000 aircraft a year to be produced with certification by the European Aviation Safety Agency in 2008. Past DA-40 models were available with either traditional mechanical instruments or an optional Garmin G1000 glass cockpit suite. Current production DA-40s are built only with the Garmin G1000 as standard equipment. In April 2008, Diamond introduced the optional availability of Garmin synthetic vision technology on the DA-40 XLS. In October 2021, Diamond Aircraft announced an all-electric training variant, the EDA-40, with initial flights scheduled for the second quarter of 2022 in EASA and FAA Part 23 certification expected in 2023. It should fly for 90 minutes. So as of next year, it should fly for 90 minutes with a fast charge for 20 minutes turnarounds and operating costs 40% lower than piston aircraft. Design. The DA-40 is a 4-seat, low-wing, cantilever monoplane made for composite materials. It has a fixed tricycle landing gear and a T-tail. The DA-40 has officially appeared in only 3 versions: the DA-40, DA-40D, and DA-40F, as documented on its type certificates. The various model names that the aircraft has been sold under are marketing names and are not officially recognized by the authorities that have certified the aircraft. The DA-40 was initially marketed as the DA-40 180, powered by a fuel-injected Textron Lycoming IO360 M1A engine. The DA-40 XL has a constant speed propeller and is powered by a 180 horsepower Lycoming IO360 M1A fuel-injected engine. It has a maximum cruise speed of 147 knots, burning 9.2 gallons of avgas per hour. Its maximum takeoff weight is 2,535 pounds. The DA-40F, marketed as FP, has a fixed pitch propeller, a 180 horsepower Lycoming O360 A4M engine, which has a carburetor rather than fuel injection and a more basic interior, but is otherwise similar to the XL. DA-40 TDI uses a Thielert THIELERT Centurion CENTURION 135 horsepower diesel engine and burns diesel or jet fuel. It has a constant speed propeller and FedEx single lever engine control. The diesel DA-40D is not certified in the U.S. Efforts to increase the DA-40's cruising speed centered on the propeller and wheel spats. The wheel fairing streamlining was improved. A 3-blade Scimitar, SCIMITAR type constant speed propeller was incorporated in the power flow exhaust system from the XL was retained. The canopy contour was also revised, with the sides being more vertical before curving into the roof, which provides more shoulder and headroom. Boarding the DA-40 is via the leading edge of the wing, an unusual feature among low-wing aircraft. The aircraft's nose wheel is free capturing and directional control, while taxiing is by mean wheel differential braking. DA-40s are produced at Diamond's aircraft factories in Wiener, Wiener, Millstadt, Austria, and in London, Ontario, Canada. A joint venture has also been set up in China with Shandong Bin AO Aircraft Industries for production of the DA-40 TDI diesel in Shandong Province. Operational history: the DA-40 has accumulated a very low accident record, particularly with regard to stall and spin accidents. Its overall and fatal accidents rates are 1/8 that of the general aviation fleet and include no stall-related accidents. The level of safe operation is attributed to its high aspect ratio wing, low wing loading, and benign flight characteristics. The aircraft can be trimmed full nose up, engine set to idle, and it will descend at 600 to 1200 feet per minute. At 48 knots, hands off, a lower rate of descent than the competitor series SR-22 could achieve with its airframe ballistic parachute deployed. In a 2011 analysis by Aviation Consumer magazine, the DA-40 was shown to have had a fatal accident rate of 0.35 100,000 hours, the lowest in the U.S. general aviation and considerably better than the market-leading series SR-20 and SR-22, which that year had a combined fatal accident rate of 1.6 100,000 despite its full aircraft parachute system. By comparison, the Cessna 172 had a fatal accident rate of 0.45 100,000 hours. A Chinese flying school has used its CD-135 for 13 hours per day on average. See variants: DA-40 XLS preparing to taxi, T-52A of the USAF, United States Air Force Academy. The DA-40 initial model powered by a Textron Lycoming IO360 M1A 180 horsepower engine and an MT propellers, MTB 12B. Maximum gross weight is 1150 kilograms or 1200 kilograms with modifications installed. And increasingly refined versions marketed as the DA-40 180 XL, CS, and XLS. Let's see. DA-40D. I read all, we went through that as well. DA-40F. This model is no longer offered. DA-40NG. Latest model offered in select markets only. DA-40 model is still offered in other markets, powered by an Austral engine AE300, 165.6 horsepower, running on Jet 1 fuel, EASA certified April 2010 by December 2020. 500 NG models have been produced. T-52A military trainer version 20 acquired in 2009 and used by the 557 Flying Training Squadron at United States Air Force Academy. The type was replaced in 2012 with the series SR-20 based T-53A. The DA-40 XLT version introduced in April 2013 with an upgraded interior including sun-resistant deluxe leather seats, improved lumbar contours, sun visors, more cup holders, and improved storage for handheld devices. The DA-40 Tundra Star version with strengthened landing gear, larger tires for operation from unimproved surfaces, and a 168 horsepower Austral AE300 diesel engine that burns jet fuel. EDA-40 all-electric training variant announced in October 2021 targeting a 2022 first flight and a 2023 certification with a 90 minutes endurance. Operators. Civil. The aircraft is popular with flying schools and is operated by private individuals and companies. T-52A at the December 2018 MEB Shola Saudi Arabian National Company of Aviation CAE Incorporated Training Center in Daman ordered 60 single engine DA-40 NG and twin engine DA-42V to be delivered over 5 years with Garmin G1000 NXI glass panels and diesel engines. So military, Australia, Austria, Bangladesh. No, not the music producer, but Bangladesh Army. Not brother Bangladesh, but Bolivia, Equator, Indonesia, Jamaica, Singapore, United States, and United States. Specifications: 2007 model Diamond DA-40 XL Diamond Star. Data from Diamond Aircraft website. General characteristics: crew 1, capacity 3 passengers. Well, I mean, it's 4-seater still, but length 8.1 meters, wingspan 11.9 meters, height 1.98 meters, wing area 13.5 meters a second. Airfoil Wortman FX63137, empty weight 795 kilograms, gross weight 1,198 kilograms. Power plant, a one-line Cummins IL360 M1A 4-cylinder air-cooled, horizontally opposed piston engine, 134 kW. Performance, cruise speed 279 kilometers. The true airspeed, stall speed 91 kilometers. It flaps down. Range 1341 kilometers. Service ceiling 5,000 meters. Rate of climb 5.69 meters a second. Power and mass 0.110 kW kilograms. You see also, these again the other ones: the Diamond DA-20, Diamond DA-42 Twin Star, Diamond DA-62. Now the Twin Star, that's a dual piston engines, 2 engines. So aircraft for comparable role, configuration in air: Cessna 182T Skylane Series SR-20 Lance Air, Columbia Mooney M20 Sling Aircraft Sling TSI. Again, that's what Mike owns, operates, and flies. Tecnam P2010, or P2010. I mentioned Russ saying his older videos coming into, I think, Doylestown, looking for a Tecnam. First time hearing what a Tecnam was all about it was. So, and then a Vans RV10. Hearing it from one of Mike's videos. Let's see. Oh, there's what a Tecnam looks like. I'll cover these again in future videos. These are the planes. So, see references, external links. All right. Now, I don't know why Wikipedia will never put out the pricing on these particular planes and models. That doesn't make any sense, but let me exit out of this and go ahead and find the pricing on it. Okay, well, when you Google it, it will pop up and say, yeah, how much does a Diamond DA-40 cost? Armstrong said the cost to be a Diamond Share member in the DA-42 is about double the cost of the DA-40 program, while a DA-62 member pays about 3 times as much. Diamond Share, Diamond DA-40 NG price as equipped $494,000, $494,765. Okay, so we pretty much can round that up to $500,000. You're pretty much just paying $500,000 for that. Again, 4-seater propeller, MT3 blade. Let's see. Hard to fly, easy to fly. DA-40s or Diamond planes, good. Of course, Diamond aircrafts are exhilarating to fly with responsive controls, comfortable cockpits, and impeccable performance with safety, great handling qualities, stability, responsiveness, excellent runway, and climb performance. They are fast yet fuel efficient, quiet, smooth, and forgiving. Is it a good first plane? Fuel burn is very reasonable and can be as good as 20 miles plus miles per gallon MPGs. Only negatives are sun loading on the bubble canopy. Stunning visibility comes at price, and turbines. The light wing loading on the 40-foot wingspan can magnify the bumps. We would highly recommend the DA-40 as a first and maybe last airplane to own. DA-40 is one of the best airplanes ever built. In my opinion, I am overbuilt, but at the same time, it's so dang easy and fun to fly that it'll spoil you. The 172 will force you to work a bit to fly, and that's the Cessna 172, and thus will teach you a little better how to fly whatever else you're going to fly in the future. The DA-40 is a low winger and is also very forgiving, which is an essential factor for flight schools and the student pilots they train. Pilots control the plane using a joystick rather than a yoke. That too I had to mention, but you can pretend to be a fighter pilot, but you'll have to settle for much slower top speeds. To say the Diamond DA-20 and DA-40 have the best fatality record when adjusted by fleet size. We already covered as far as that. And yeah, there you have it. So pretty much the whole rundown on the Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star, or NG. From my channel to your channel. Salute. Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Production. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel and video, check out these channels and videos.